Hello, Flosstube. I'm Terri.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're the Cornhusker State Stitchers.
Today is Saturday, March 18th, 2023, and this is Flosstube number 59.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome to our channel. We've been gone for about a month, but we're back.
Yep. Gone from YouTube, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Mentally gone. We're probably mentally gone, too.
We're longer than a month. I'm mentally gone.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Hi. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
So we're going to try out these little microphones because I've been told I mumble. So hopefully Jamie won't blow you away and hopefully you can hear me, and we don't even know if they're working. So
yeah, we don't know. We could just be wearing them and they're doing absolutely nothing because we have no clue what we're doing, but that's okay.
And the instructions are so good, right?
There's no sarcasm in that whatsoever, is there?
Not at all.
Okay. Hi. What have we been doing?
Well, after the last video, and I didn't know what was underneath my watermelon, the general consensus is it is a tablecloth.
Out of context, that is fantastic.
Thank you very much, but I still don't see a tablecloth. I assumed that's what it was, but I don't see it.
Yeah. So if you're interested to know what we're talking about, check out last video.
Well, I'll be showing it again.
Oh, that's true. You will. So I'm sure you guys, most of you are aware, we did go to Nashville Needlework Market. So that was a huge part of our last couple weeks. And then I had some work stuff going on.
Right after market.
Immediately. So we drove back from Nashville. We got home. I got home probably 6 o'clock on Monday night. 7:30 Monday or Tuesday morning, I drove 2 hours west of here to do a conference. Then I had a presentation at 4 o'clock. So it was a lot. And
I was on my own.
You know, the best part about all that is...
I learned how to adult.
Well, Dad was there too.
Not for a lot of it. No, he wasn't, actually.
No?
No. Oh. I did it on my own.
Look at that.
I really adulted.
Holy crap. No, what we learned is this is going to happen every year. My PM conference is the same time every year, and market's the same time every year.
And one thing I learned is that I'm going to take the week after market off just so that I can get everything uploaded to Etsy and orders out.
Yeah. So for those of you who might not be aware, at the beginning of March, there is Nashville Needlework Market, and that is a wholesale-only cash and carry show for retailers. And we were able to attend that, met some wonderful people. We can't even remember everybody that we met, which sucks, but it was so fun. We are peopled out, as you can imagine, being incredible introverts.
It's exhausting.
It is.
I mean, it was so much fun, and you don't even think about it when you're actually going through it because you're just in the moment and having fun. But then you get back to your motel room at night, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm done. I'm so tired. My face hurts from smiling.
Yep.
But it was a great time.
It was great. So we will talk a little bit more about it in our shop update, but we do plan to do a completely separate market video for that. So we're not going to go into it too much.
If you guys haven't seen enough market videos, I mean, they're all over the place. But,
exactly.
But we want to do a little one.
Yep.
Or a big one.
So that's really what we've been working on. Coming home from that, prepping for it, going to it, coming home from it, putting stuff on Etsy. And I did a lot of stress stitching.
Yeah. And I don't know how she managed that because I did a lot of stress packing of orders while she was stitching.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I was stitching at like 10 o'clolock at night.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I gotta do some stitching.
I wasn't. I was passed out.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all that's been happening?
That's
Do you want to say anything about your conference? Are you good with that?
No, I'm good.
Okay, let's go into questions and or comments.
Yes. Christine, she said that she has ordered twice from our Etsy shop and that our service is wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's very sweet. She does have a couple questions. The first question is, do you think we plan on carrying color and cotton fabric? We don't know.
We don't know. We haven't ruled it out, but we're still early in our business, so that will come later.
It will, especially like any of the hand-dyed fabrics or anything like that. We did meet quite a few dyers at market, which was nice, and we got to see their fabrics. But we're not ready for that. Not yet. And then she also asked that she sees the lavender, and she's heard that we say to keep it, but can you explain that some more?
So we send out the little plastic lavender in all of our package. The person who has the most lavender at the end of the year, we're going to put your name. Well, we're not going to do a drawing.
Details to we
Details
still have
to
to
follow.
figure out. But the idea,
We're going to give away something at the end of the year to whoever has the most lavender.
and whoever wants to participate.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but so that's our plan. Like we said, details to come. We'll figure it out. We don't know what the prize is. We don't know quite yet how we're going to do it, but just keep them and we'll figure it out. Debbie had asked, so I showed my farmhouse Christmas from Little House Needleworks last video, and she asked if it was over 2. Yes, it was 2 over 2 on 28 count Lugana. Grateful Grammy asked, she said that she was just diagnosed with carpal tunnel in both hands. I'm sorry, that stinks. Is it a difficult or painful surgery or recovery? Hope you're doing better. Thank you. I did get quite a bit of love from the last video. I appreciate that. I am doing much better. I don't think it was a difficult or painful surgery at all. I think it went very quick, and I was able to recover very quickly from the carpal tunnel. I would say the cubital tunnel in my elbow was probably the one that I wouldn't say took the longest to heal. It's still healing too. My body's telling me if I do something wrong. And that's really what it comes down to.
And the healing wasn't painful, was it? It was just annoying, basically. I mean, you're trying to do some of the things you normally do, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can't do that yet.
Yes. The biggest thing is the reaction. Like if you drop something, like you're going to grab it with your hand. Careful. This is what it looks like now. So it is still healing. And it is scarring, but it's turning out to be very low key. And then
it'll get better as you go along.
If you care, there's that too. So I think it's been doing okay. Kim had asked, will we be doing a Halloween Quaker stitch along?
Yes, we will.
We want to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Details to come.
Details to come. We were looking at it. It's a monster pattern.
Mm-hmm. So if we start soon, we can get it done by Halloween.
I don't know if we can.
You don't think so?
That's what we determined. So it could, I don't know, it could be a year long.
Depending on how much we want to stitch, or
yeah. If you guys have thoughts, let us know. We're interested in all of that.
But we currently are trying to get some of the patterns, and our distributor sold out of them. So
yes,
as soon as we can get some patterns, we'll
get them back in.
Get them in and get a plan going.
Yes. So next question comes from Jerry. She said, is it Thread Milk? First thing, is it Thread Milk Designs who has the small cross stitches for each state? Yes, it is. And I left mine at home. Dang it. And she
Ours,
yes.
Ours.
She wanted to know if we carry them.
No.
At the moment, we don't. But who knows? And then the last question. Stop looking.
She won't let me see it.
She's seen it. She just can't remember it. But the best part is it came from my husband.
Oh, gosh.
Jim asked, so if Jamie is quote-unquote old because she needs glasses, but she's your daughter, and you typically aren't more than 4 feet from a pair of readers anywhere in your house, what does that make you, Terri? Ancient? Prehistoric?
Smart. Let's see. I'm planning ahead. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm
proactive.
Proactive? That's not the word I'm looking for, but I can't think of it.
Organized.
Organized. I'm organized. I have all my glasses right here ready for me. I'm just young and smart, and I'm a go-getter.
Okay, you can stop. I just thought you guys would get a kick out of that.
I am not old, James.
Okay, that's what we have for questions.
Okay. I'm gonna go cry now. I'm just gonna put my readers on and go cry.
Just take my ball and go home.
My ball and go home. You guys don't play fair. All right.
Side note, Mom and I made these this morning, and I'm super excited about them. They are wine slushies. If you're interested, very berry raspberry from Nectar on the Vine.
They taste like raspberry. They don't taste like wine at all.
Mm-mm. We're not really drinkers of any kind, but we figured it'd be kind of nice to have, so we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Let's get into Happy Mail.
Happy Mail.
You gotta
First of all, we did get a Ko-Fi from Lou Ellen. So thank you very much, Lou Ellen.
Yes.
Anybody else that would like to donate to our Ko-Fi account, Jamie will link it below, and we just basically use it for postage when we do giveaways.
Absolutely. It's strictly Cornhusker State Stitchers, nothing to do with Heartland, so it is very separate. But it is there if you see fit to donate. You're more than welcome to, and we greatly appreciate it.
Yep. So thank you very much for that. Janata, our friend Janata, sent us a St. Patrick's Day card. It's like, what holiday is this? I can't even remember. So thank you. She's very good about sending us one for every holiday.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I learned about St. Patrick's Day? Is when you're going downtown to a very populated area in the city.
Right beside a Irish pub.
Yeah. You're not going to get through on St. Patrick's Day when you've forgotten that it's St. Patrick's Day.
So we went down to our area called the Haymarket, which is old time.
It's our downtown. Yeah.
But it's the old part of downtown that they've restored. Most big cities have one. So we were going down there to eat last night. Jump in anytime you want to. And we're just walking along. They've got the street blocked off. And we're trying to find a way to get to this restaurant that we want. Not realizing it's next to the Irish pub. So we just start going through the crowd. It's like they'll let us through because we're not trying to get in the pub.
We're not cutting lines
like everybody else is doing.
We're going.
So we're walking, and this guy just starts yelling at us.
Security guard.
Hey, you can't go through there. And Jamie and Jim just keep walking, and Greg and I are at the back, and we stop. He's like, can't you read the signs? And Greg is like, I don't see any signs. The guy points, it's like, down there, sidewalk closed. It's like, there's a million people out here. We can't read the signs, and he couldn't see it either.
No. So we just kept walking.
We kept walking. It's like, sorry, but we're going to this restaurant, and that's the closest place. Well, next time you go around the tent. No, sorry.
The crappy part was it last night we had like 30 mile an hour winds or something.
It was horrible. It was
very
so
windy.
cold.
Yeah.
So I can't believe those people were standing outside.
Some people, I like to be warm, and some people in this day and age don't wear clothing outside.
Some of those young whippersnappers. The cold doesn't affect them like it does us old folks.
Right? Okay, enough of that.
I'm not old, so.
Right, you're just prehistoric. She actually listened. This next card came from Jolie, and we got to meet you at market, so that was very sweet.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll put it that way. So thank you very much. And then we got some fantastic patterns from Sandy.
I don't know which way you were holding it, but I think it goes that way.
Well, that's one way I was holding it, and then I held it that way. You can probably hold it that way. Maybe that way.
See, I'm not old.
So, Sandy sent us some wonderful patterns, and she said we can do with them as we wish, so we'll figure that out. But this is Plum Street Samplers, Hare's Christmas. It's one of her older patterns.
2010. I like that.
Here, you can show some also.
Okay. I need to put my reading glasses on.
Okay, so we've got some...
Hometown Holiday.
Couple of Hometown Holidays.
A couple of Blackbird Designs Easter Parade. She had 2 copies.
Yes. So I'm sure those will be a giveaway.
One for you and one for me. Or a giveaway.
And then Plum Street Samplers, American Sampler. We should give this away the next time I bring mine out.
Oh, yeah.
I should bring mine out.
I should start mine.
Yes, you should.
She gave us Plain and Fancy Collection Spring Eggs. What is that? 5, 6, 7? Homespun Elegance.
The picture doesn't do it justice. Those are cute little eggs.
Yeah, very cute. Very cute.
So thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Very cute. Thank you. So look for giveaways in the future?
Yes.
Maybe with enough lavender?
Okay, so with that, let's show some stuff.
Let's do
some pretties.
I want to show some previous finishes.
Okay.
And so it is the Easter season. Oh, I was going to write down what this stuff is. This is Brenda Gervais.
That's Brenda Gervais, yeah.
Do you remember the name of the pattern?
Easter Hoopla, I believe.
There you go. Easter Hoopla. I found this at Michael's. The Hop sign. I believe at Michael's. A couple, 2-3 years ago. And then this just fit perfectly, so I put it in there. That's my finish. Put a little bit of cording around the outside edge. Yeah, it's cute.
Looks good.
I like
I think it's adorable. That fits so perfect.
Yeah, that was back when I was actually finishing stuff. We've got to get back to finishing.
Yeah, and you give me crap for not finishing
I know.
things.
We just don't finish anymore. We don't finish anything. Speaking of which, this is my finish from last year, which is the Cricut Collection Spring. And this was done, I believe, on a color and cotton fabric. I don't know. I didn't write it down. Sorry. But I brought this out for the season, so I thought I would share it with you and give you some inspiration.
I need some inspiration because I have this in my whip pile.
I love it. And this is a frame that I just got at
On Amazon.
on Amazon.
Yep. Oh, it's pretty.
I think the place was called Frames to Art. Art to Frames.
Art to Frame.
Art to Frame. Yeah, okay. Me first?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's
Should we just like break this up so that you're not talking so much?
Is that going to be a
Well,
problem?
I didn't mean it that way,
But that's how you said it.
you've got a lot to show.
I know, but isn't it great?
Here we go again. The heater's on again.
Why did you leave a heater on?
I unplugged it, I thought, but
You can unplug it when I start talking.
okay.
And then you can just forget about it. You're
right.
just ambient noise anyway, so.
How did that go?
You're just ambient noise.
Oh, we were talking about the microphones, and it's like,
We hope that you could hear Mom, but I wouldn't blow you away. So I really
because
hope
she
that's not the
talks
case.
a lot louder than I do, generally. And I said, well, it cuts out all ambient noise. We could leave hers off, put mine on, and then you could hear me. But then since she's just ambient noise, you couldn't hear her at all.
You'd just be ambient noise.
Okay, whatever.
It was funny.
A little goofy today. Hands-on Designs, Knee High by the 4th of July. Actually got to meet Kathy at Market.
Aw.
Oh my gosh, I love her. She gave
She's
us
so sweet.
some good business ideas.
Her and Mr. HOD, it was so fun to meet them.
Oh, he's a sweetie. So I recharted it to Nebraska the Good Life. And she said she loved it, which made me very happy. I changed the orange in that, and I think that's the only color I changed. And I can't remember right now what it was. You okay?
Yeah, my foot just fell off where I was resting.
I was going to write that down, and we started talking, and then I forgot. If anybody has connections to Nebraska or just wants it, let me know, and I'll send you the chart that I did. Just
The lettering.
send us an email, or
Yep.
yeah, I probably won't hunt it down in the comments. So if you want it, just send me an email.
Exactly, yes. Just to be clear, we're not sending out Kathy's chart.
No,
We're just sending out the good life.
just the chart part that I did. And that's a finish. My first
That is
finish.
a finish.
My second finish is Summer Arches by Bent Creek. And there it is. That's the tablecloth with the little ants on it.
Mm-hmm.
I switched the flag and the watermelon around.
Tablecloth.
I put this little star or sunbeam up here to kind of tie it in to this one. It'll be totally wadded by the time I'm done.
Do you want to talk about the border, what you did over here? And you were talking to Mike from Bent Creek about that.
I don't exactly remember how the conversation went, but this border over here was just solid. Like you can tell this one, you do a couple and then
There's
one
some
on
holes.
one on the left, one on the left, right. Do a couple more
So you're saying it was charted
that way.
solid.
This one was charted solid. Well, I was getting low on that color floss, and I didn't have any more. So I went ahead and just, by the time I got towards I started doing it solid. It was too full, too much, so I took it out. And then by the time I got to the end, I was getting out of floss, so I just started randomly sticking it in, and it just, you can't tell because you don't know what it's supposed to be charted like.
Exactly. And Mom, you were telling Mike from Bent Creek about that. He's like, that's perfect. They actually have a chart called the flag, and shameless plug, we do have that in our Etsy shop. But that's exactly what he said about that pattern too, is just have at it.
Yeah, he said a lot of people don't want to stitch it because it's like
too sporadic.
It's
hard to count.
So he's like, just do it however you want it. Nobody's going to know because they don't know how it's charted.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's what I did.
Do you want to do these before you get into that? Before you do your whips?
Why?
Well, because you haven't talked about them yet.
Well, no, I was going to do it towards the end.
They smell amazing.
Well, I know.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
To come.
Okay, so I have a Jamie start. So I started Erica Michaels Quilting ABCs. This is a new market release. We do have we had them in the shop. We've sold out, but we have signed up for her auto ship program.
Yes. Our first auto ship. I'm so excited.
And I have a Jamie start. There it is. And mine is on 18 count Tobias by Seraphim.
Oh, that's over here. I was like, where'd you start? So she started on that side.
Yep.
Okay.
I like starting at the bottom, but since
this is given in parts. So this is part 1, so we got the border and the top row.
The whole top row, yeah. So the next one will be the next row, next row, next row. So
yep.
I couldn't start at the bottom like I wanted to.
Oh, that looks awesome. And we're doing mostly called for, but we'll talk about that more when we get into it some more.
Another release for Market that we actually got right before Market was When I Think of Easter by Puntini. This one's super cute. I'm doing this one on 40 count raw natural. And there she goes. And I've changed, would you hold this up a moment?
Yeah.
I've changed pretty much all of my colors, I think. So here's my color palette. I went more towards the prim looking colors and not the real bright Easter looking colors. The pastels. So I think it's going to be super pretty.
And you just did a stash conversion anyway, so.
Yeah, just whatever I had in my stash.
Yep. Your stitches are so good.
Oh, thank you.
Love it.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, here's another market release. I was dying to start this. The Egg Collector by Teresa Kogut.
Check your phone, by the way. Thank you. That's really pretty.
Yeah.
It was so
I
pretty
love
in
this
person.
pattern. Oh, I love this pattern. I am doing mine on 20 count vintage country mocha. And I just started this last night. It's going pretty quick. I've changed pretty much all my colors.
Another stash conversion.
Just because, to what I had in stash. Not because I didn't like hers, but...
That's the whole point of buying all this floss, right? Is to use it up.
Yeah. And the colors I chose are very similar to hers.
Oh, that's going to be so cute.
It is going to be cute. I love this. I can't wait to get over to that little bunny. Her patterns are just adorable. She's got it going on. Okay, then I've got Stitching Mommies. Sarah Hughes's temperature chart. Temperature Quaker. How's yours coming along, Jamie?
No different.
I'm doing mine on 32 count Lugana. Lugana.
She's got notes.
Nantucket by Color and Cotton.
I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing mine on. When I get to it.
That's current as up to the 15th.
Yep, so January, February, March.
And we had a really warm day, and isn't it ironic that the warm day is green and that's where the vine is? But there's another vine that comes out this way, and the way everything's going, it's not going to be green.
So, yeah, we had, like you said, a warm day, so it was close to 70, which is phenomenal
like
for our
68,
area.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, and then we turned around and got snow.
Yeah, the next day.
Yep. Normal.
Welcome to Nebraska. Okay, America by Barbara Smith. This is my oldest whip since I finished my oldest whip last, which was Knee High by the 4th of July. Then I've started working on this one. I'm trying to hit my oldest whips and get them completed and move on. But I seem to have started more than I'm finishing now. I'm starting to be a Jamie. This is by Barbara Smith, if I didn't already say that. It was a 2002 pattern, so it's fairly old, but it's timeless. And I'm doing mine on 28 count coffee tea dye Monaco.
Yes. So Mom wants me to put in a picture of what it looked like before.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to do that half and half?
No, just go ahead and stick it in.
I'm going to stick it in.
Just stick it in. Okay. So this is what it looks like now. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I got a lot done. I was busting it on this one.
Mm-hmm. So this is started to be negative space. So that's why it looks so brown, because it's the negative, or the fabric color.
I haven't decided if I'm going to go ahead and just like stitch it in the light ivory or just leave it the way it is, but it actually looks really good on camera, so I might just leave it like that. I'm just going to take a minute and look at that, because
that's a lot of stitching.
I love it. I've completed the stars, so that's the hardest part, because there's a lot of half stitches in there.
And quarter stitches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo-hoo. What's in here?
Do tell.
Oh, I kitted this up. I was going to get started on this. Got my fabric, my floss. Brenda Gervais. Miss Gervais. But everybody on Instagram is doing it, so I've decided I'm just going to put it away and wait till next year.
That's so sad.
I don't like doing things that everybody else is doing. So I've got plenty here to keep me going.
Yep. Ecru would be really pretty in there and really make it pop.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Or a really light yellow.
Yeah.
Very light yellow.
Like an ecru. Okay.
You want to sit again?
Oh, that looks great.
Love it, love it. Okay. I really want to get back on that one now.
There you go. So before I jump into my stuff, we did meet Miss Flossie. So that was really fun at Market too. And she gave us a pin cushion, a tomato pin cushion. So thank you. I just wanted to shout you out.
Oh, yeah. Also, we met Two Tall Stitchers.
Oh, yeah.
And there we go.
Got a sticker.
She gave us each a sticker, and she's...
For the record.
Carol, makes keychains. Key tags.
Yeah.
Keychains.
She embroiders stuff, initials, on ours, is what she gave us. And Mom and I both have ours on our backpacks already.
We were both carrying backpacks at night,
Yeah.
and we stuck them on our backpacks, and we
Immediately.
don't have them with us right now, but thank you, Carol. We
Yes.
do appreciate it. And it was wonderful meeting you and Jen.
Oh my goodness. And they're doing a retreat right now.
That's right. That's a retreat weekend, which we were supposed to be at.
We were, work made it so I couldn't, since I had the presentation immediately following that. Then I was going to be gone basically from work for 2 weeks. I'm like, I just can't make it happen.
Yeah, and then you had something you had going on yesterday you couldn't get out of.
Yep. So I hope you guys are having fun.
Yeah.
And with that, let me write that down so I don't forget to link you guys.
Next, maybe the fall one we can make it to.
Yeah. Yes. Here, go ahead and talk about those.
Okay, so I just wanted to point out, I wanted to let you know what I'm into right now. So Jamie got me some shower bombs for Christmas. I've never used them, but it was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I put one in the shower and immediately turned around and ordered some from Amazon.
I love them.
So she got me a lavender one, and this is similar, but different. This one's Calm, which is basically lavender, but it's by Body Restore. It just smells good. Smells good. Then I got me a jasmine one.
I wish they had
It's
smell
really
vision.
shiny. I know. Chamomile. I ordered a sampler pack, and rose. So we're just sitting here sniffing these, and it's like, that smells so good.
If you're familiar with bath bombs, same concept. You just put them in the shower instead of in the bath, and you get that aroma as you're taking a shower. It's wonderful.
I put one of these just outside the spray of the shower, and my husband and I can each take 2 showers, so 4 showers before it's gone.
Yeah, worth it.
So if you like just a little smelly to brighten your day.
Good smellies.
Good smellies. Good smellies in the bathroom.
I was working because it is now a finished Scattered Seed Samplers Spring Messenger Pin Keep. I did do a floss conversion on this, and I got it
So
finished. I did this one on 32 count Legacy Linen, not Legacy Lugana by Picture This Plus. If I had anything to change, I would make this a little bit darker just because I don't like yellow as much. I would have made it the same hickory sticks as the Spring Messenger, but it's fantastic.
But that way it doesn't blend in too much. I mean, I think it looks really nice.
I was going for a very subtle, kind of soft spring. And then one of my needle minders. Because you'll see they're on pretty much everything.
You should leave that here and we'll finish it.
Okay. I don't know how to finish it yet, but
we'll figure it out.
So, I took stitching to Nashville thinking, okay, yeah, sure, we'll have time. Didn't have time. But this is what I took. This is Happy Halloween by Primrose Cottage Stitches. Also met those lovely, wonderful women. And I'm doing this on Gray Small Cobwebs by Fabric Flare. And I got we and then these stars. But
that's great fabric.
It's still progress. So I got that. This I actually was working on before we went to market. Freedom for All. It's been a minute since I worked on this one, so I really wanted to get it out. It is from Custom Crafts. Full coverage. I'm doing mine on 14 count beige Ada. And it's really hard to see, but I worked my way straight up to the corner. I had this part already done, so I just hop, skipped, and jumped up here. I wasn't ready.
Now, when you're in a fun design like doing the horse, why would you jump over and do a border that's boring?
Boring, because you got to get the border done at some point, so you might as well not leave that till the end. And plus, I also like to have the boundary. It narrows it down what my focus is. Gives me something to
let you color inside the lines.
Yes, exactly. And then that's when the stress stitching started.
We should get our stress down more often. That's all I could say.
It was very productive. I worked on my Season's Blessings too. I did the summer one. I was and am. I knew with market there's going to be so many things I want to start, and I told myself that, so I'm trying to work down my whips, and I have to have a credit. So that's, if you guys remember the beads, the gems I showed last time, I only have 2 credits. So I'm trying to get more credits.
You haven't used them up?
No, I'll explain too. And here it is. This is what it looks like.
Oh, it's so lovely.
This is done on 32 count stars, hollow blend by R&R Reproductions, called 4 colors. Now, since I consider all 4 of these a whip, I didn't get a credit for that because I knew I still needed to do fall and winter. This is Season's Blessings number 1.
No. No, that's a completion. If you finish all 4 of those, that's 4 completions.
Yeah, but I knew I was going to start this one right away.
If nothing else, a pattern is a completion, so 2 of these is a completion.
So I started it. And I finished it. Look at him.
Great.
All called for.
I love it.
Yep. Let's just look at him. Cardinals are gorgeous, by the way. They're flying around my neighborhood right now, and I'm loving it. So, based off
to
of
me,
that,
that's 2 completions right there.
But this was a completion, and then I immediately turned around and started this.
Okay.
So then that used up the credit.
Okay.
This one's finished, and I haven't started fall yet.
So start fall.
So, well, that's what I want to do.
Well, then do it.
I did look as I came over here. The fabric I'd originally picked, I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to try it. Try something different. And then the next one I was trying to finish, did not get this one done. But for the record, that's 3 finishes, guys.
Yeah.
This is Silver Creek Samplers, Freedom Reigns. This was a 2019 Mania start for me. I forgot to say, this is on the same 32 count stars hollow blend. But I did this. It's not done. I still have the grass down here and to fill in the barn. And a little bit on the leaves, but this works up so fast. This is done on a 28 count Rit dyed by us Monaco. And this is got to be my favorite dye job. And then I have one more. Like, I still had time to work on stuff. Still stress stitching, but this is antique.
And it has been a month since the last video.
That's true. We're just gonna play it off like that. Yeah. Antique Locks and Keys by Shakespeare Peddler. When I showed this in our whip parade, I had the one lock done and a tiny, tiny little bit there. That's it, of that key.
There's an S on the end of her name, by the way. Shakespeare's
Peddler. Thank you for that. Must get it accurate. And that's where I'm at. So this is that lock that I was talking about, and then the key right next to it. So I got right about a third of it done.
What color are you stitching the?
It is Weeks Dye Works Swamp Water. So I thought it looked really old and tarnished and rusty.
Mm-hmm. And when you look at it in real life, you can really see a lot more variegation than you can on the camera.
Mm-hmm. And I am doing this on 32 count Belfast Linen Prairie Dust by Color and Cotton. And that's my needle minder. And those are my whips.
Wow, yay!
Yeah.
That went faster than I thought it was going to. Did I mention at the beginning of the video that it was National Quilt Day?
No, you did not.
Oh, happy National Quilters Day, or Quilt Day, Quilts Day. What is it?
I don't know, you tell me. Happy National Quilt Day.
Quilting Day?
Quilting Day.
We should be quilting.
Mm-hmm.
We'll stitch instead. We'll stitch on our quilt. Our quilting ABCs.
I'll take those whips. Get them out of your way.
Just gonna spill something on them.
Well.
All right.
Let's show some haul.
Haul. We bought some stuff. We've been busy.
Excuse me. Had to sneeze.
So I was gonna bring an opened one of these.
I have some haul. That's that from Mrs. Flossie.
I was gonna say I wanted to show it, but you've shown yours, and mine's wrapped in plastic. So.
Yeah.
You don't have one of these, do you?
I don't.
Okay. Quilting a Day. They were running a sale on their seam rippers and their brass stilettos. I love these things, but those brass stilettos are dangerous because they have points, and you drop them and they'll stick straight up in the ground.
They do.
Or in your toe.
Or the carpet.
But to me, nothing works as well as these seam rippers and these stilettos. And they're not bulky. That's what I like about them. So I had to get
a couple sets. We use them for the stilettos for quilting. So when you're, instead of putting your fingers down in there, you can use that stiletto.
Because I have some on my finger before, and that does not feel good. So we are currently in the Color and Cotton Club.
Mm-hmm.
And I will show that real quick. This is our Color and Cotton for March. And it is called Renaissance. Oh, you did bring yours?
Yeah.
Okay. So, isn't that pretty? Just a tan.
It is, but it's a great tan.
But we're loving that club so much, we decided to join the Bestitch Me Fabric of the Month Club. So I pay for one, Jamie pays for the other one. We get a fat quarter and we split them.
Yep.
So this one is the same piece, but it's dyed so differently. And it's called Flawn.
And we also get 32 count Lugana.
Yep. So this is my piece?
No, there you go. And this is my piece. So like Mom said, this came off of the same fat quarter.
I was like, oh, I'm so excited.
That's showing pretty true. You're not quite seeing as much yellow in it. But, oh, she does beautiful work.
It's nice to have something that's not very variegated, which the Color and Cotton is very neutral, to something that, wow, what am I going to put on this? But I can't wait to find something. I love it.
Yes. And Brandy, so we did meet Brandy too. She was so sweet. You're going to hear that a lot. Everybody in this industry is just amazing.
Yeah.
These people are fantastic. Is that all you have for... No, you have more.
Oh, no.
Sure.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I've been shopping. Have been shopping. Fat Quarter Shop had their deal of the day. What's it called? Just
Flash sale.
Flash sale. They had Home Sweet Home Holidays Deb Strain charm pack.
I should have gotten this.
Christmas.
Also known as a layer cake.
That's what I said.
That's definitely what I heard.
A layer cake, 10-inch squares. Thank you. Had to pick that up. Do you have anything?
Oh, this is haul.
Okay.
Do you want to go every other? Or do you...
Yeah, let's go every other.
Because you kind of feel like you might be talking a lot. That's what I'm gathering from you. What I'm feeling you say.
This is what I hear you say.
I picked up the Chubby Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
And the Chubby Bird from Jeanette Douglas.
Oh, she's another one that's a doll. Oh, my gosh. We went in her room and we laughed and we laughed and we laughed. She is great.
Yeah, she's fantastic. And we're talking about the Chubby series and how I absolutely love it. And she's like, she's just trying to come up with some other ideas. So we were sitting there with another lady in the shop and all trying to figure out.
Trying to come up with new ideas. My vote is Chubby Bear.
That'd be fun. So along with the Chubby Bird, I kitted it up. So none of this is bought. It's not haul, but I did kit it up.
Go for it.
Oh. I also kitted up the Erica Michaels Quilting ABCs. So this is, like we talked about, it comes out in parts. So Mom and I are going to do our best to stay on top of it. We did mostly called for colors, but made a couple substitutions. And again, I kitted that up. And this is just a shout. This is a bag that Mom and I made. Just fun.
What fabric did you choose? Yours is same count, but just lighter, right?
Yes. And it's actually a haul.
Oh, then we can wait.
Well, no, I might as well show it now. We went into the Fiber on a Whim booth. And I bought some 18 count milk and honey. And that's what Quilting ABCs is on. So, it's been cut. It's been cut into.
I got some of the Gentle Arts sampler threads. There's 2 limited edition colors. I wish these were all the time. This purple is just beautiful. And then 2 new colors that will be in their lineup from here on out. Habanero and Ohio Sky. I'm not much into the habanero, but the Ohio Sky is very pretty.
It's a very light gray.
Yeah. So, got those.
I did get all the same flosses Mom did, but I just didn't bring them.
I didn't take these out of the package, but I'll just show them anyway like this. Weeks Dye Works, they're new colors. Picked up a set of those. And we do have limited amounts of these on our website now.
Yep.
Sun-dried, apple something or another. Well, I'm not going to read them because they're all overlapped and I can't see them. Because I don't want to put my glasses on.
Yes. Since you mentioned that we do have some, we did get a couple of the Gentle Arts, even though we don't sell Gentle Arts. More on the Weeks Dye Works to come, but we do have, 3
Yeah,
packs,
just like
I
3
think?
packs.
Or enough to make 3. So, look on our Etsy page.
And then we got Little House Needleworks Floss Pack of their 4 new colors.
So
I think we sold out of these already, didn't we? Or we may have one left.
there's a couple, I think.
Okay.
But some of the designers in the industry were able to pick colors and help design those colors.
Yeah.
So that's what those are.
And then there is a floss pack of Gentle Arts floss that I picked up because I want to do this pattern. Thank you. It's called Happiness in Every Stitch, and it's on the tip of my tongue, MTV Designs. So this is a floss pack that goes with that. Then I don't have to worry about kitting it up and pulling it out of my stash. So it's easy. I mean, I like kits like this where you can just go in, okay, I want that. I don't have to think about it, worry about it, throw some fabric in, you got a kit.
Yep. You want to show the colors?
I did, didn't I?
I don't know. That's cute packaging, too.
I haven't even opened them to know what the colors are, but it goes with that pattern. So I'm going to be stitching that, I hope, sometime in the next 10 years.
Will you have happiness in every stitch?
I will. I will. Yeah. This was a free download?
Yeah, for a very short time.
On Heartspun Quilts.
On her blog. This was, so we get newsletters from Pam Buddha from Heartspun Quilts. And she does this every now and then where she gives a free chart that will eventually be in her store. But it's a reproduction kit, not kit, but pattern. Mm-hmm. So we were able to download that.
So that's an Irish chain. I've been wanting to do one of those, so I'm excited about that. How you doing over there, Jamie?
I got plenty to show.
Okay. So this is new to our shop, but I had to buy one for me because it's super cute. So Praiseworthy Stitches, Cardinals and Evergreens. It's a kit. I don't know if you can see that.
I didn't realize how much stuff came in that kit.
I know. And it's got, looks like the fabric, the floss, the beads. It has a hard plastic container. It's got a bow.
Yeah, it's upside down, but the bow's right there. The top is upside down.
It's got little snowflakes.
All the accoutrements.
And it looks like it's got some finishing. Let's see if I can get that in there. Fabric. This little red thing there. Like it's all red. Some of these are green, some of them are red, so.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. That's it. Some are green, some are red.
Some are green, some are red. Go for it.
Okay. So we got this in our shop. I think we talked about it last time, but I can't remember. It's Tisket and a Tasket, but I had to buy it. And along with buying it, I bought the floss for it. We're still waiting on a few colors, but we bought that. And I kitted it up.
We're going to be doing just a stitch along between the two of us. Let's see how that goes. I'll work on that.
See if we ever finish it. See if I ever finish it. Because you know Mom will.
I don't know. I got a lot going on right now. I hit the hand-dyed fabrics.
I really enjoyed her shop, Forbidden Fiber Co.
Forbidden Fiber, that was fun.
Leanne's pretty great.
I got a quarter yard of 28 count Lugana, Winter Sparrow, and I didn't want to take these out of the pack, but that's a real light purple. Right down my alley.
I call it a gray purple.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's subtle. It's pretty. Let me keep going.
Yeah, go for it.
I also picked up a half yard of cornucopia, a 40 count linen.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a reddish brown.
These dyers do some amazing stuff for their fabrics.
Mm-hmm. This one I saw on the table and I grabbed it because Jamie wanted it and I grabbed it before she could get it.
I didn't even see it.
You saw it when I grabbed it. It's like, you're not getting it. Forget Me Not, a quarter yard of 36 count. Look at that. That has Jamie written all over it, doesn't it? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Mine.
Mine.
Wow, I love that. We have, this is still Forbidden Fiber Company. Half yard is Supernatural in 40 count. Whoa, that's all I can say. Wah. I can say more.
I got the Misty Purcell Hop Peep Leap pattern. I'm just going to jump in here.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
going to hop on in here.
Just hop and peep and leap.
I know. But, oh, it's so cute. She said she's going to have another one next year. She's hoping to, at least. And I kitted it up, too.
In a snowman bag? What's wrong with you?
It's a new bag that I hadn't used yet.
It should be an Easter bag.
I don't have any. Okay. So I also got the floss pack. And then since Mom was just talking about Forbidden Fiber Co., this is Harvest Moon. And it's 25 count? Yeah, 25 count Lugana.
And that's very similar to my Winter Sparrow.
Very,
Slightly
very similar.
different. Yours is more blue.
Yep,
Blue
and yours
purple.
is more purple.
Purple.
And this color, guys, this color, I just am in love with it. It's called Mothwing. It's 14 count Ada. And it's just so perfect. it's brown. So it's not a green brown or anything like that. It is
brown.
It's brown. Tan. I love it. Oh, I love it.
Okay. Fiber on a whim, I picked up some brick, which is a 40 count linen.
I'm sensing a theme here.
You know, I was going to say too, and I forgot, on the pattern that I'm working on the 20 count vintage country mocha, Ada, if you want to try the higher counts,
like the 40s,
like the 40 counts,
36.
That is a good way to get started on it. Try a 20 count Ada. And that's basically the same as a 40 count. And it's a lot easier, and you can dip your toes in it and get a feel for what it's like.
Yeah, so a lot of the problem I have with the 40 count is just my eyes take time to adjust it. And Julie's always, for reflections, she's always said you need at least a week to get your eyes to adjust. So if you do an Ada, you're not looking for that middle hole or the two threads as opposed to the one, and it just helps your eyes that much easier.
Yeah,
that much more.
I don't have a problem adjusting. I mean, I can pick up 40 count and work on it. I can pick up 28 count Monaco and work on it, and then go back to 40 count, and it doesn't bother me.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
I forgot I got this one. Fiber on a whim, yellow diamond. Do you have some white?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it was gonna blow out though.
Just give me a white piece of paper. This is just like a very light yellow.
Very, very light.
It almost is coming across green, but it is very pale yellow. It's very, very pretty. And looks like I got a ton of it, like maybe a yard.
You got a yard. So we wanted to make sure, when we were doing the fabric stuff at market, since we're not as a shop ready to have fabric, we wanted to make sure all the shops had a chance to go and see. So it was
the very last day.
Yeah, late Sunday afternoon or morning when we went.
Yep. We pretty much finished everything. I will get to that later on Saturday evening. So then Sunday we just walked around and got pictures and looked at some of the fabrics. And
got to talk to some people some more.
Then I got muted Sedona, which is also a yard, looks like.
Ooh, that's really pretty.
And it's 32 count Lugana. That yellow was a 32 count Lugana also. This would be perfect for Halloween stuff.
Oh. You could do that Halloween Quaker on that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I was thinking, what's the one you're doing that you're stitching just the orange? You're doing a black stitch in the orange?
Moon Dance by Teresa.
Yep. Teresa Kogut. So I was thinking I could do stitch the black instead of the other way around.
Yep.
And just do it on this.
Absolutely. So we had to pick up the new United We Stand Blackbird book.
Because we're collectors too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I saw on Instagram that she's coming out with a new book. I don't know when it's coming out, but she says it's going to hit the shop soon. So be on the lookout for that. But we did get this. You can go ahead and show that. I'm going to show this at the same time. Well, right after.
Okay, so we had this pattern that we purchased. Which one did we get?
We got
these two.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bent Creek, the branch, patriotic, Eagles of Freedom. Oh, I guess it's called different
so
things.
It's a patriotic branch in the Snapper series.
Snapper, that's what I'm trying to think of. It comes in 3 parts. We were able to order the second one, and then we got the third one. And we could not find the first one.
Nope.
We ordered it, and it was on back order and never came in. Finally, we wrote to Bent Creek and said, hey, we have the end of this chart, but we can't find the beginning. Can you help us out? So we were able to buy it straight from Bent Creek, and we did get the beginning chart.
And it does come with the beads and the snappers.
Yeah. So by the time you're done, we're going to have a branch that looks like that.
So along with that, not the branch, but they've got a mantle series. I picked up the Christmas mantle series from Fat Quarter Shop. They had this available. And it is kitted in faux cotton. I did get all 3 parts. So the big one comes with the fabric. So
Are you going to stitch it on that fabric with the pearl cotton?
that's my hope, but we'll see. Because what I'd really like to do is take the pearl cotton. We've got a 14 count, I think driftwood 14 count, which I think would be a great color for it. I'm curious to see how the pearl cotton would work on that.
Yeah. That is going to be really cute. I think I'm done.
Are you done?
I'm done. I'm so done.
So, you know, I have all of that, but I have to get some more full coverage. This is kind of full coverage, but...
Oh, I was going to bring mine up.
You were. This is also going to be a long video, just so you know. This is a sunset pattern kit, full kit. And it is called Noble Reflections. And Mom did this a number of years ago and entered it in, was it state or county? She entered it into a fair.
I think. Yeah. I got second place on it.
Yep. So I got that. And then Heaven and Earth had a sale a while back.
Of course they did.
And I tried to be really good, but I bought 2 patterns. So the first one I got is the Rusty Cauldron by Lisa Parker.
Didn't you tell me that Heaven and Earth had a sale and you were not buying anything and you made it through without buying anything?
Yeah, that was after this.
You failed to mention that.
I forgot about that already.
Already bought stuff.
So I am a fan of Harry Potter, which is, this reminds me, maybe I did talk about, did I talk about this?
I don't think so.
I don't know. We're going to talk about it again, but I'm going to cut it off. So I'm just going to do the cat and where it says Rusty Cauldron. And then if I've talked about this, so what? I'm going to show it again. I got Farewell to Anger by Linode. I don't know how to say names. Aframoy.
Yeah. Give up while you can.
And I got this, and I'm super excited about it. I know a lot of people are stitching it right now, but it's beautiful.
It is. I like that a lot.
I can see this being on my wall. Okay. That's what I did. That's what I got.
Can you see you having a wall?
As long as I can keep my husband from tearing them down.
I don't think there's any left to tear down.
We're going to work on the one between the kitchen and the living room.
Putting it up or
no,
taking it out?
Taking it down. But it'll be good, and it'll make everything all open.
Oh, it's going to be so nice when you're
great.
I give you crap, but you're doing a good job.
Yes. So, even before market, we were able to do a little bit of quilting. It is shop related, but we did quilting. And we're not going to show all of it, but we are going to tease it.
Because we're going to make it a kit.
We are. So, we made this. And it is going to be a lap size. It's using the Songbird Serenade collection. So there's that.
Like Poppy and Me? Is that what it was called?
I can't remember.
We should have been more prepared. But that's a little teaser. We're going to make a little kit out of it.
We did work on it. We just didn't want to show it just yet. So that's done. That's done. Do you have any quilting over there?
No.
Okay.
No.
We did that all together.
I think we're on to plans.
We will do a shop update, but that'll be after plans. So with plans,
we're going to try and film a market update. And we got to do it soon before we forget everything that happened. Which is pretty much going to be things that we rattled off today. But.
Yep. And it's going to, before it's completely irrelevant, but whatever. And along with plans, we got this in the mail. And this, go ahead, is the shop kit for our Zephyr block of the month that we're going to be doing. It is sold out, so that's why we're not doing it as a shop update. But we got this in the mail. And look at all that pretty fabric. So we are going to put this together ahead of the block of the month.
So that we can explain to you guys how to do it so we know what's going on.
And when are we going to put it together, Mom?
We are going to go next weekend to Mahoney State Park, lock ourselves in a cabin for 3 days, and we're going to try and bust it out.
Yes. It's going to be what did I say? A business retreat?
That's right, a business retreat.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're hanging out of the thing again. There we go. Hi. So that's what we're going to do next weekend.
Yeah.
Taking a couple days off of work, day and a half off of work. One work to work at another work.
Yeah.
And then just, it's starting to get spring around here. Well, teasing spring.
It's like, 15 degrees today with 40-mile-an-hour winds? It's like cold out there.
It's probably.
And we went and got ice cream. We had to walk 2 blocks in the wind to get ice cream.
It was worth it. Worth it, totally.
Yeah, tell my hip stat.
Yes. Do you want to do the closing before we do our shop update?
You took my paper away. I don't know what to say.
I don't have the paper at all.
Okay, thanks for joining us. We're going to go into shop updates, so if you want to tune out, you can tune out now, but we would like it if you would stick around. You can follow me at Cornhusker State Stitcher on Instagram and her at Jamie Mickelson.
Yes. Be sure to like the video, hit subscribe if you're interested in the content we provide, and also hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when we put up a video. So we appreciate all you guys who are subscribers. And that's what we got.
That's what we got.
All of our contact information is in the description box below, so that's on every video. And then there's also a link to our Etsy shop, which is Heartland Quilt Stitch. And we'll go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah, let's get into shop updates.
Yes. I'm going to do a quick organization here.
So, I have been in contact with Susan from Sweet Wing Studio, which
Is a doll.
is a doll. And did you hear I said her name right?
Yes.
Sweet Wing Studio. If I say it slow, I can get it. Oh, she's a sweetheart. We're working with her on trying to bring some of her patterns to our shop in PDF form.
Yes.
So
we don't know how to do it. We're going to learn.
we'll figure it out, but we're super excited about that. So thank you, Susan, for the opportunity to do that. We're looking forward to it.
Yes, that's so sweet. I do want to mention, since you brought up PDFs, that just in case you're looking out there for other PDFs of like market releases, just know that not all designers do PDFs. So if you can't find a PDF out there for it, it's likely that that designer's not offering PDFs. So just a heads up.
And a lot of designers don't like to have other shops sell their PDFs. So if you're going to find it, you might find it better on their website than a shop.
Yes, exactly.
But they're sent out there, so.
Yes. The next thing I wanted to mention is our fabric inventory, we're obviously still doing fabric. We got a couple more pieces new in, but we're finding out that our distributor is back-ordered on quite a few fabrics that we have. So when we place an order, we don't know if it's coming in until it gets delivered. So we don't know what we're getting. And we're finding that only about half of our orders are coming in, where a lot of like 28 count mushroom Lugana is out of stock right now, and it's been out for quite some time. 28 count antique white is out, and again, it's been out for quite some time. So if you see that on our site, doesn't mean we've stopped carrying it. It just means that we're not getting it in.
And I've said this before, so if there is anything, patterns, fabric that you want, chances are we can get it. Please let us know, and we will get it ordered. If you don't mind waiting a week or two for the stuff, we would appreciate your business on that.
Absolutely. Okay. I don't know what you meant by that. Reading our notes, can't remember.
Oh, all the stuff that we put on Etsy. That's where to find it.
Oh, okay. Everything that we've put on Etsy for that is specific to Nashville Needlework Market, we put up a category for 2023 Nashville Needlework Market. It's not going to be a permanent category. We haven't even talked about this, so I don't know how long we're going to keep stuff up there. Eventually, it's going to migrate into our other categories, patriotic, summer, Christmas, wherever it fits. But if you're looking for it right now, that's where you're going to find it. We did get quite a bit of stuff outside of market releases, but we got it at market, and that stuff has been filtered in wherever it goes.
Yep.
So there's a couple patterns like Sweet Wing. I think we're going to show one. It's not an older pattern. It's one of her previous patterns, but we got it at market, and it's a winter one.
Yeah.
So it'll be under winter. Yay.
Yay.
Is that what you wanted to say
have
about
all
that?
this stuff. Oh, I have all this stuff down here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Let's show the fabric while I'm digging this stuff out. Pardon me.
So, like I said, we did get some fabric in the mail. We got some new fabric to our shop. Excuse you.
Carry on. Just keep going.
This is a 32 count linen in lemon yellow, and it is, oh gosh, it's just a gorgeous color.
I mean, that's spring right there.
I do want to point out, though, the picture that Yarn Tree has on their website is not accurate, in my opinion. So we're going to do what we can to take a new picture and put that up, but it looks a lot more peachy in the picture.
Yeah.
That's not the case. It is a beautiful butter yellow. And then we got Sunbeam in 25 count Lugana. So it's a little bit
darker.
Richer. Yeah.
And I was wondering,
that's
pretty.
Yeah.
Would this, hold them both up.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Would this look good on that? I think it would look good on this lighter yellow, because you got yellow in the pea.
Your pea usually is yellow, yes. That's fitting.
Yeah. That might look good, though.
That is, and so I only have
to do a floss drop on that one.
I have it at home.
Do you have it started?
Well, technically, I think I've gotten like 20 stitches done, so.
Yeah, you could do a floss drop and.
Floss toss?
Yes.
The other color we got is 25 count peach Lugana. So it's looking pretty pink in the screen, but I call it more of a kind of a corally peach, yeah. And then this is not new to our shop, but we have quite a bit in stock, so I wanted to point it out. This is 25 count Silver Moon. We did just sell on a 32 count Silver Moon, but we will be getting more of that. You mind holding that up again? So it is just a light gray, very subtle, very pretty.
So if you have something that calls for like a white, but you don't want to do a white, that would be a good option for it, because it just has a little tinge of almost bluish color.
Silvery.
Silvery. Yeah. That would make it not so stark white. I personally don't like stitching on white. I don't know how you feel about it, but
if it's a kit, I'll do it.
And Jamie has also been very busy making some needle binders.
Yes. I have more at home that haven't even been put on Etsy yet.
Yeah. So we're just going to quickly show each one of them to you.
They all have... Sorry.
I was going to say, do you want to describe them a little bit?
Yes. So, obviously these can be used as, however you use a needle minder. That's perfectly fine. But what I really like about these is they actually have a hole in them. There's a butterfly. And you can stick your needle in it. And it's because it's close to the magnet, it actually keeps your needle in there. So that's what I really like about these.
So that needle's not coming out.
Just to give you a size, there's a dime. So we tried for smaller needle minders, and that way they were less cumbersome.
So you can, put them on your fabric, and they don't get in the way, and they don't weigh down the corners of your fabric.
Yeah. But we do have multiple sizes, so.
So we're just going to run through and show them to you real quick. Here's a cute little blue one. There's the hole. And there's the size.
So those are tiny.
Just a tiny one.
Along with that, these are the same kind.
Same kind, same size. What about this one? No?
That's slightly bigger.
Okay. So we have a pink, a green, a turquoise, and then the blue one that I showed you.
Yep. And then the one Mom was wondering about is this, which is slightly bigger than those other two.
That's almost like a glass type.
Along the same size, literally the same size, here is a leaf, which is super cute. This one is super tiny, but it's a puppy paw, so had to. But oh, it's perfect.
And we've got a little rectangle orange one.
I'd call that kind of ambery.
Ambery, yep.
And this iridescent kind of color. And this is a stone, a pink and gray stone. So the color's not really showing through, but it is pretty kind of peachy, I'd say.
That's a very pretty one, I think. And then we have this little pinky flower.
A hibiscus.
Okay.
I love that one.
Very pretty.
I'll let you grab that. This black gem. And, ooh, a tie-dyed one. I'm not looking at them before I'm grabbing them, so they're kind of a surprise.
I think we put that on Etsy as a rainbow.
Rainbow.
Yeah. Purple.
Of course.
A very cricket purple. I like that one.
I was looking for, do you have a needle close by any chance? I don't have one handy.
I'm going to have one here, yeah. I want it back. It's my pet person.
I just wanted to show you a size comparison. Can I see that purple one real quick? This one is a little bit bigger. So here's that dime again. But even though it's bigger, it does still fit the needle. This is a size 26 needle. And it does fit in there. So I'm going to leave that in there so I don't lose it. And then we have these stars, and they are assorted colors. So right now we have them listed as a surprise color. And we've got all kinds of different colors. Only one of each color primarily. And a purple one.
This is my favorite. This is a on the ground. A little stainless steel heart. That's super cute.
Do we have any of the square stainless steel ones or the diamonds?
I think we sold out of those.
Okay, those were fun. I like those.
That's the size comparison. So it's about the size of a dime, a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm. That's what we have up here.
Oh, did you show those?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, my needle just went.
It's right here. We have magnets everywhere. It's fine. We have this kind of a, turquoisey flower. We do have a blue flower also like this. And then
a little ocean waves. And there's the needle in it.
It is smaller than that purple one slightly. Like Mom said, I do have plenty more at home to make, so I'm sure next video we'll have more to show. And they're really fun, and it's just something that I can kind of be creative, but at home and in front of my couch. And
in front of the couch or on the couch in front of the TV?
That. Yeah, that. So I enjoy it.
Yep. So we've got a ton of them. Hope you guys like them.
Yes. Okay, going into the other stuff that we got. Mom showed previously her floss, and we did get that. It's all in wonderful little rubber bands. Look at those colors.
Yeah, those are rich.
Oh, I love it. So Weeks Dye Works. Oh, what I wanted to say about Weeks Dye Works. So Mom and I were doing some business planning, and our goal is to have a full line of Weeks Dye Works by the end of the year. We're hoping it'll come sooner.
Yeah.
But our intent is to have it probably, the Christmas season, I would say. Full line. That's the plan.
Yep.
Along with that, though, we have the Gentle Arts that Mom showed earlier.
I love that purple. I'm going to have to buy some of that. Since it's limited edition, I got to get me about 20 skeins.
We are currently not planning a full line of Gentle Arts, mainly because we're focusing on Weeks Dye Works next. So that's what we have of those.
Yep. This was new at Market, right?
This is a Market exclusive.
A Market exclusive by Manny DiDonna. United We Stand sewing box.
I'm going to bring it in closer.
Yep. So we have a few of those in stock. But she also had the accessory kit, which has the 3 buttons. And
3 pins.
3 pins, I'm sorry. And these little, like, doorknob handle things.
For right here. So this pattern actually...
Drawer pulls, yeah.
Yep. Actually shows you how to create this box out of cardboard. So... But we've got the pattern and the accessory kit.
So those are sold separately on our Etsy shop. So look for both if you want them both. Hands-On Designs has a polar pack,
Polar Pack, yeah. Polar Plunge.
Polar Plunge, that's what I was looking for. So she has 3 of them out now. She's going to release another 3, and I don't remember when she said she was going to do that. But we did see them, and they're cute. But we can't tell you about them. Chantel's 141 has the finishing boards that they go on. It comes in a pack of 6, so it is enough to do all 6 of the stitched pieces. So we do have those in the shop. And I believe those are listed under Polar Plunge something.
Are they...
Help me out.
I don't know what you did. Are they in Notions?
I believe they're in Notions.
Or...
They could be in 2023 releases for now.
Yeah, I think that's actually where they're at. Yep. So look under there and you should see them. What was I going to say about them? I don't know. We only have a couple left, so we didn't know how many to purchase, so we only purchased as many of the patterns as we were getting, and we're currently sold out of
the patterns.
All of them, but we will be getting more.
Yep.
As soon as they're available.
And then we also got the On the Edge display box, which Hands On Design uses for her Mad for Plaid series. And it comes from Chantel 141. It's unfinished. You paint it. It's very easy to paint. Put some chalkboard paint on it. The instructions come inside on how to glue it together. It's very easy from what I understand. I haven't done one yet.
That's what Kathy said, though.
Yeah. So, we might be sold out of most of these patterns, too.
The patterns, but
we do have the display boxes, so limited number of those also.
I don't think we need to show that one. Oh, well, go ahead.
Okay. This is just another one of those little boxes. We brought it up. I didn't realize that I had one in haul to show you. So you can talk about that one if you like while I pull these out.
Primrose Cottage has their new seasonal samplings. This is their spring. Did you bring up the winter at all?
I did not, because I only wanted to bring up springy stuff. Because that's what people are into right now.
Because, guys, we need spring. It's time. I want spring.
Tell Mother Nature, please.
Yes. The trees are starting to bud. Not leaf out, but they're starting to show buds.
Yeah. I talked about it earlier, the Happiness in Every Stitch, the floss kit. Here is the pattern. We do have these in stock, and they are sold separately. Yep. And that is by MTV Cross Stitch Design. Very cute little pillow. Go in a dough bowl. Be a pin cushion right by your sewing machine.
Oh, yeah. Stitch it 1/1. No, it's not me. I wanted to talk about these because I had a lot of fun in the Bent Creek booth. And Mom had
we
to
stayed there for a long time.
They're so sweet. And they were talking to us about, just how they do things and talking about their patterns and stuff. So we got a lot of their, what they had at market, we got a lot of their older stuff. So this is the Candy Corn of Mischief. It is a kit. So it does have the pearl cotton and the fabric in it, but it shows you what colors the pearl cotton is, so you can always change it out for DMC floss. And I brought this up, but we do have others of these. We have the flag,
the Christmas hat,
and the witch's hat. Yeah, I think that's it.
Super cute patterns. I was falling in love with those.
Yeah, I want to do them all right now. Mom mentioned the patriotic branch, so we do have those in stock.
And Puntini, just one more chapter.
I am an avid reader.
You bought this, didn't you?
Yeah, I just didn't bring it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I brought myself today. So this is the And Other Lies series. So she came out with one, I think at Expo last year, that said something about craft supplies and buying craft supplies.
Another Lies I Tell Myself.
Yeah, Another Lies. So we've got that from Hoffman, so it'll be coming in soon. Yeah. Rami's Creations, she had a lot of cute ones. We picked up a few series, like the Autumn Spring series, and I wanted to point these out because I think they're adorable. This is in a snow globe series, so Autumn in a snow globe. That fox is adorable. This is Spring in a snow
look at
globe.
that bunny.
I know, it's so cute. And you don't have to finish it like this, too. You could always finish it in a rectangular fashion.
Little fishies.
Yep, summer in the snow globe. And winter. Look at that snowman.
Snowman looks like he's melting. Those are really cute.
I don't know how long it's been since you made a snowman, but you can't really get them around.
No.
You just kind of fluff it all up there.
I wanted to point this one out only because the picture does not do it justice. So this is Nikki's Creation Spring Village.
I was blown away when we saw
Oh
it.
my goodness, I couldn't quit looking at it. She had this done on a purplish fabric.
Like a lavender-y kind of purple.
Yeah. Oh, it was beautiful. So, check that out. I mean, the picture just doesn't do it justice. But it's gorgeous.
So Nikki was not able to come, but she had a couple people in her shop representing her, and we were just standing there talking about dogs and stuff. And
that's right.
It was really fun, too.
Yeah.
It was really, nice to see these guys on a different level and a personal level. Curious Bunny, Teresa Koget. We brought this up just because we got it back in stock, and it's that time of year. Yep. So, he's cute.
Speaking of that time of year, Springtime Robin from Teresa Koget. How cute is that?
And that's one we hadn't seen before,
no,
so we snatched
and that's
that
not
up.
new, is it?
No.
I don't see a date on it.
It's cross stitch pattern 067.
Oh, anyway.
Oh yeah.
That is super. Ooh. That would look good on that peachy fabric. Let's just kit this up right here.
On screen. Oh.
Oh, yeah. It's a little darker than I think what she calls for, but
yeah.
You can darken up those flowers a little bit.
Or you can do it on the lemon.
Ooh.
And that's kind of that peachy color, too. Just saying.
Yeah. You have choices. She calls for Baby's Breath Linen by Weeks Dye Works.
Okay. And on that same line is Bunny and Bee. This thing is adorable.
I love that. I want to do that
I was
one.
trying to see how big it is. Oh, it says it on the front.
She is a true artist. I mean, she
Yes.
brings her artiste to cross stitch, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And Kevin, her husband, is
Aw.
such a sweetheart. I mean, I'm blown away at market what we saw with the husbands that were there helping every step of the way. I mean, these guys are really stepping it up.
Yeah. Husbands can be great.
Yeah. I know when we get in a bind, our husbands help us quite a bit.
Absolutely. The Nebby Needle. These are tiny and cute. I know I keep saying that, but dang, everything is. This is my Quaker box top.
And again, the
Box
picture
top
doesn't
ear.
do it justice.
So these are, let me see, 33 stitches. So if you do it on 32 count, it's a 2-inch round piece. It's super tiny. We've got some pumpkins and acorns. We've got some sunflowers, tulips, and you can't see it, but there's snowflakes in there too. So
I like that. Sweet Wing Studio. Measured twice, cut once. How many times have you said that? This is one of her 2022 patterns, but it's super cute.
how many times have we ignored ourselves?
Yeah. How many times have we said super cute? This one's super cute.
Sweet Wing Studio sweater weather. Look at that freaking snowman.
It's the best of both of what we like. I mean, you like snowmen, I like purple, so it's a
Yes.
snowman and a purple sweater.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. Shannon Christine, Hello Spring. This is her new chart from Market. All nice and bright and lovely for making you happy this time of year.
And so is her Easter bunny.
I love that one. It's super cute. We got Blackbird Designs United We Stand book. These are a compilation of
There's
how many?
3 projects.
3 projects. These were previously released, if I understand right, that are now put into a book.
I know for certain one is, like the one that's on the back. I know that was previously released as a pattern. For those of you who watch Pam and Steph Just Keep Stitching, so Steph is currently stitching that needle book in the back. We do...
I was just looking to see if they had dates or anything.
Okay. We do have the Birds of the Feather from Blackbird Designs too, that chart, and we just didn't bring it up with us.
So that's a very, very popular book, so grab that one.
And then we wanted to highlight Praiseworthy Stitches. This is Simple Gifts Snow. And they brought models for everything. They do have big patterns, yes, but it is so worth it. The stitching is gorgeous. The designs are fantastic.
How big is that? 212 by 214? There's a glare.
Oh, 212 by 214, yeah. So if you were to stitch it on 32 count, it would be about 13 1/4 by 13 1/2 inches.
There's a lot of space in there, so I think that would go quick.
Yeah, this is a series too. They had 4 on the wall.
It was very hard to choose.
And to not buy everything.
Yeah. I think that's it.
I think that's it too.
Yay.
Wow, guys.
That's our longest video to date.
Except for a whip parade, but yes.
Yeah. So.
And we still have to split out an individual market video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you for joining us.
We appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around.
Check out the description box below. You can find the link to our Instagram, our Facebook, and
our Etsy store.
Etsy store.
Where you can buy
the important one.
Mom did mention it, but if you guys ever need anything, just let us know. You can send us a message through Etsy. And also, if there's something that you're looking for or you have special instructions, just write a note in your order. And we do see those. We try to acknowledge them. You'll see like a smiley face or something that we've acknowledged them. So we've had people, like if they get a cut of 3, if they get a quantity of 3 in their fabric, we cut it as a fat quarter and a fat half. So you get 2 pieces, a fat half and fat quarter. So if you wish it to be any other way, yeah, so 3 fat quarters, a real weird wonky piece, we can do it. We will.
We've done wonky before.
Yep. We are wonky.
I was going to say something else about that too. Oh, yeah, like someone had asked me if we could order in something during the market, one of the releases, and it's like, we actually have it. I just don't have it into Etsy yet. So things like that, just if there's something you want, let us know. Like during market, there's a good chance we own it or have bought it, and we just haven't got it into market or into Etsy yet.
Yeah.
So I put it in right away. She was able to buy it right away. So just let us know. That
really helped us to figure out kind of which order to do everything in, because you come back with so much product. It's like, okay, where do I start? You know, we just grab a bag and start going. But if somebody was looking for something specific, like, okay, now we know what to do. Yeah. I finally sat down at my real job one day with my husband, and I was logging patterns in Etsy because I was so stressed out trying to get it done because we had so much stuff. And I told him, it's like, I'm going to be stressed out, so I'm going to sit here at work and I'm going to do it. And at least I'm here to answer phones and do whatever you need me to do. But I've got to get this done. So I did. Yeah, I went to my real job and put patterns in Etsy. Yeah. Luckily, you have an understanding husband.
I know. Yeah.
So, with that, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Be sure to check out our Etsy page. Continue to watch our videos. We appreciate you guys.
And see you in a couple of weeks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.